Want to leave the tutorial island rich and ready for adventure? Watch till the end to see all the new changes on the beginner island implemented in the update and discover some easy methods to leave the island with a few or even tens of thousands of silver. Let's dive in. Our journey begins on the beach, a classic starting point for new adventurers. From there, we head toward the lighthouse where we receive our first quest. To complete it, we have to climb to the top of the tower, then head back down to report in. From there, we continue through the early steps of the tutorial. We gather some resources, craft our first sword, and grab the shield we get as a reward. Then it's time for a few simple fights. The enemies, nothing too scary, we'll deal with them easily. And next, a bit of an unexpected twist. A mini-boss shows up. It's not too difficult, but it adds a little more action to the tutorial than before. We take him down pretty quickly and keep moving forward. Once we reach the village, we immediately receive new quests. The first one? Buying our first mount, a mule. We mount up and ride off toward the next part of the tutorial. Next up, we need to craft our first tools. We gather the missing resources and craft a pickaxe and an axe. After that, we claim our reward, some extra tools like a sickle and a skinning knife. Then we make our way into the forest for the next mission. In the forest, we get 3 pretty simple tasks. First, check the map. That one's quick and easy. Then gather 6 pieces of tier 2 wood and 6 pieces of tier 2 hide. We actually gather a bit more than the tutorial requires because you need these materials to craft the next items. Later on, we'll need these resources to craft specific weapons. A sword requires 16 copper bars and 8 leather. For fire staff, you need 16 planks and 8 copper bars, while a bow needs 32 planks. Better to gather extra now than make a trip back later. We'll be playing with the sword, so we need to collect at least 8 hides here and 16 ore in the mountains. We have everything we need. It's time to go back to the village. After reaching the village and completing the previous quest, we move on to the mountains. This time, we're gathering tier 2 fiber and ore. While gathering ore, we collect a bit more than what the quest asked for, since we'll need 16 extra ore to craft our sword later. There's also a small area in the mountains where you can find a chest with some silver. In the old version of the tutorial, it was common to use that silver to help buy your first gear. But after the update, that's no longer necessary. The game now rewards you with enough silver to afford better equipment without needing to open the chest. Once we've got everything we need, we return to the village to submit the quest. We don't waste any time and grab the next quest. Our job now is to refine the materials we gathered earlier and deliver them to the carpenter, who needs them to repair the ship. It's a simple task, and the reward is a nice bowl of carrot soup. Next, it's time to open the destiny board. Our goal now is to defeat enough enemies to earn 250 fame and unlock the trainee fighter node in the progression tree. To do that, we'll head into the forest. That's where we'll find the enemies we need to fight. There's also a side task. Steal a map from one of the 3 bandit camps in the forest. We've chosen the camp near the beach. After defeating enough enemies and grabbing the map, we're ready to head back to the village. Now it's time to put our previously gathered materials to good use. We've reached the part of the tutorial focused on crafting. Our task is to craft a tier 2 weapon, a sword, a bow, or a fire staff. We're going with the sword, so we head over to the blacksmith, drop off the refined ore and hide we collected earlier, and get our brand new weapon. The next step is to buy the rest of our equipment at the nearby market. Once we gear up and equip everything, we can complete the quest. As a reward, we receive a cape. Our next destination is the Heretic Fortress up in the mountains. That's where we'll leave the beginner island behind. But before we head out of the village for the last time, it's worth knowing that there are a couple of extra ways to earn some silver, like buying a mule or gathering stone. Here's a quick explanation. On the beginner island, you can buy a mule for just 3 silver coins. On the main continent, you can sell it for several thousand silver, making it an easy way to earn some quick cash. But that's not all. In the village, there's a spot where tier 1 stone respawns very quickly. This lets you gather quite a lot in a short time compared to gathering on the main continent. Prices? They usually don't go below 100 silver per piece and can reach up to 200 silver each. Later on, you'll see a test I did. I completed the tutorial using a few different methods, so you can compare and decide which option works best for you. No matter what you choose, we still need to get to the mountains. There, at the Heretic's Fort, after a few fights and some simple tasks, we make our way to the port to leave the beginner island and head to the main continent. At the port, you'll notice another improvement. The city selection screen has been nicely updated. It's now much clearer and helps you choose your destination more easily. We're already at Stepcross, and here's something important. In the past, you could claim a 3-day premium status without doing anything, but after the update, that's changed. Now you need to complete a small mission. Sell items worth 50,000 silver to unlock it. As I mentioned earlier, I completed the tutorial using several different methods. You can judge for yourself which option works best. 1. Without taking anything extra like a mule or stone. 13 minutes, 0 silver earned. 2 mules, 13 minutes, 10k silver earned. 3. 2 mules plus stone up to 100% weight capacity. 15 minutes, 20,000 silver earned. 4. Just gathering stone until you're full. 30 minutes can earn you 50,000 to 100,000 silver, depending on the server. Want more? Craft a Tier 2 backpack to carry even more stone and boost your profits. We tested it. Gathered stone until we hit 100% weight capacity. It took us 30 minutes to reach full load. We collected 687 pieces, which can be sold immediately for 88,000 silver, or listed on the market for a possible 99,000 silver. If we had a Tier 2 bag, we could carry up to 980 stone, worth 126,000 silver right away, or listed for up to 142,000 silver if we're patient. Gathering stone is the most profitable method, but it all depends on how much time you want to spend. The method with the mules and stone also looks pretty good. All right, that's it for now. The tutorial is complete and we're ready for further adventures. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and good luck on your future adventures.